Today we'll be talking about the three changes businesses will need to adapt to post-coronavirus. First, there will be more government intervention and therefore greater scrutiny of businesses, i.e., this should ideally translate into increased level of governance and transparency. Governments around the world have pumped trillions into their economies directly and have also cut interest rates and applied other forms of monetary stimulus. So what does this mean for businesses? In Malaysia, for example, one would have to be up to date in their compliance matters to avail for these stimulus packages. Businesses will also be expected to be part of finding long-term solutions, such as the loan moratorium by banks in Malaysia. Secondly, the world will see the rise of a contact-free economy in three areas in particular: digital commerce, telemedicine, and automation. A survey by the Department of Statistics Malaysia found that almost half of Malaysians say they buy things online now more compared to before the pandemic. As for automation, according to McKinsey Global Institute, estimated that automation could affect from 400 million to 800 million jobs by 2030. These trends could accelerate. Over the last three recessions that have occurred in the past 30 years, the pace of automation increased during each recession. Businesses may need to reallocate investment. For example, clinics may have to offer both telemedicine and clinic visitation options. This will make them rethink their strategic plans to take these into account. And finally, companies will need to reconsider how they can establish more resilience. The pandemic could end up rivaling or even exceeding the 2008 financial crisis in economic damage. Every day, analysts and commenters are trying to measure the impact of COVID-19 on global economies. According to Bank Negara, our economy is expected to contract by 2% this year. On the employment front, the Malaysian Institute of Economic Research estimates that about 2.4 million may lose their jobs. The implication is that companies will have to rethink and not just tweak their business models. For example, supply chains need to be better distributed without too much reliance on a particular supply source. Instead, companies will have to build or strengthen backup and safety plans or significantly expand their work from home capabilities for more employees. Investors are also likely to take note and devise ways to incorporate these new resiliency metrics into their valuation, as they have done so in the past with climate-related risks. And businesses are finding faster, cheaper ways to operate. In-person conferences have gone virtual, remote working has soared, and these changes could make for better management and more flexible workforces. Finally, guys, nurturing a next normal to replace current practices will be a long-term test for all institutions, global and local, public and private. For all of us, instead of looking at the past, let's work together in reconstructing a better future. Till then, guys, take care.